Hey, good evening. Thank you for joining me on this kind of short notice. I'm Janie Phillips, and I want to let you know that I've been with Young Living for a little over 2.5 years, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been fun. It's been educating for me, and how I got started in this is I had a friend here in Odessa that introduced it to me, and she had quite a story to tell. She had been taking care of, on and off, a total of about 4 or 5 grandchildren several years ago, and she made herself up a little blend of a little wellness blend, and she put some different oils in here, and she'd rub this up and down her spine every morning and also on her feet every morning and every night. And this was during flu season, and her grandchildren were being homeschooled by the parents, and one by one they would start to get sick with the flu. So since they were being homeschooled, they would send one of the children over to my friend's house, and she would care for them while they had the flu. My friend never got the flu, and she cared for kids on and off for almost 2 months, like November and December. She never got the flu. However, in January she did get the flu, and when she went to the doctor checked her out, and he said, "My goodness, you've got sepsis." And she goes, "Really?" And he goes, "Yeah, you're going straight to the hospital." Well, she didn't feel that sick. She gets into the hospital. They hook her up with an IV. They put her in a room, and finally the doctor walks in, and he looks, and he said, "I was expecting to see somebody really sick." He said, "You don't look sick." And she goes, "I don't feel sick." And after they gave her the IV of just fluids, she just felt great. And he said, "Wow, you're doing great. You'll get to go home." And so her immune system was so built up that just by giving her those little bit of IV fluids, that just perked her right up, and she was able to go home. So that kind of convinced me. I'm like, wow, if those oils can do that for her, I'd like to try those for myself. So that's how I got started. So I bought a premium starter kit, which is what you'll get. This is a premium starter kit. And you might ask yourself, what are essential oils? What are those used for? So I've just got a few notes right here that I want to go over with you. Essential oils are actually the lifeblood of a plant. Like when you were a kid, if you ever picked a leaf and then you squeezed it, you had some of that oil come out. Well, that's the essential oil of that plant. And we also use plants and trees in our business. We also use plants, trees, shrubs, rinds, flowers, and fruit. And what we do is we either steam distill those, or we cold press them, and so we pull out that oil from those plants, and that's the lifeblood of a plant. And then we take and we put it right into the bottle, so you get 100% of the oil that was from that plant. And so you're thinking, well, what can an essential oil do for me? Well, think about what's going on with your body. My body has been having a little bit of congestion just because I've been outside a little bit, and our tree pollen is quite high right now. And so last night I started getting congested. So I got up probably about 1 o'clock this morning, and I put some Raven on my chest, and it's an essential oil that we have, and it comes in your kit. Some Raven, and then I also put it on my throat. I also took one of our Thieves cough drops. So think about your body and what can essential oils do for you. Well, God made essential oils in plants, and they work perfectly within our body. So there's an essential oil that can support every part of your body, including your brain, your muscles, your hormones, your digestion, your energy level, your emotions, your stomach, your respiratory, your immune health. And that's why a premium starter kit, it's so important to find the oil that works best for you, because everybody's body is different. And so something that might work for me might not work for you, or if you have something that works for you, it might not work for me, so vice versa. So we just have to kind of play with it a little bit and see which one works best for you. But there are over 300 essential oils on the planet, but we just need a handful to get started. And that's why Premium Starter Kit is so important, to give you a solid wellness arsenal. So let me show you this. This comes in a beautiful box. It has a little pull tab right here. So here are our essential oils. There's another little pull tab right here. So I'll take that out. And I'll just set these right here for a minute. Inside your box, right in here, you also have a little pamphlet. This tells all about your oils. Set that off to the side. This tells essential oils at a glance. So here's your essential oils. It has a little tab on the back with a little Velcro. So I'll attach that like that. Now you've got a little stand that you can put these oils. You can keep them in your kitchen. You can use them in your bathroom, wherever you're by your desk, wherever. But we'll go over each one of these oils and tell you what you can get in your Premium Starter Kit, okay? Now, there's a little bit of a difference between these oils. As you notice, these have like a white label with different colors on the top, but the labels are all white. See that, the background? These are solid. So there's a difference between the oils. Now, these are called our Vitality oils, and these are the ones that you can ingest. So you can put these in your mouth. You can cook with them. You can bake with these. So let's go over some of these oils. The first one I'm going to pull out is called peppermint. Peppermint is a real workhorse. This one is so powerful, it just takes one drop in a big pitcher of water. Okay? You can take 1 to 2 drops of peppermint Vitality, and you can put this even in one of these little vegetable capsules. That just pulls apart, and you can put it in there. You can add 1 drop of peppermint to a glass of water and enjoy the fresh, minty taste. This also supports your digestive system, and you can use it as a dietary supplement. So you can boost flavoring with peppermint. Also, another great thing about peppermint is if you have a headache, you can just go like this, put it on each side of your temple, and this will help alleviate your headache. You can also just keep this right in your purse, and you don't need breath mints anymore. All you need is a little dab on your tongue, and you're good to go. So that's peppermint. So dietary, you can also diffuse this. And as you see in my background here, this is my diffuser, and these are one of the choices you get of diffusers. But this is the one that I like. It's called the Desert Mist. Okay, this one is called lemon. We use a drop of lemon every morning in our water because lemon is kind of like a detoxifier. So whatever you've eaten and drank last night or whatever, we put this in a glass of water, and we just put 1 drop, and we drink this every morning. Because lemon Vitality, you can use it as a dietary supplement in your daily routine. You can also use this for zest, for flavoring seafood, vegetables, beverages, and desserts. You can put this also in your backpack or your purse, and whenever you go out to a restaurant and they give you a glass of water, you can add some lemon to it. So that's what we do every morning, is we put lemon in our water. This next one is called Thieves. Thieves is one of the workhorses, and this is kind of like how the company got started, is with Thieves. Switch over and find it back here. This is Thieves Vitality. Thieves Vitality, this is, Thieves was inspired by the legend of 4 15th century thieves in France who formulated an aromatic blend composed of cloves, rosemary, and other botanicals, and this is what they did, is they kind of covered themselves with those oils. Then they would go to the graves or the people that were dead and dying of the plague back in the 15th century, and they would rob those people. And that's why this is called Thieves. Those thieves never got sick. And so finally, they were apprehended, and the judge said for a more lenient sentence, if you'll disclose what is keeping you well and you're not getting sick with the plague will kind of lessen your symptoms. So they went ahead and disclosed what they were using on their bodies to be able to withstand the plague. So let me tell you what this has in it. This has clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus radiata. We put this inside of one of our supplements. It's called Ningxia Red. I'll show you that in just a little bit. But we put 1 drop of thieves in it every morning because this boosts our immune system, and we're trying to stay healthy and well. So this is what we use. Any way that we can get thieves in our body, that's what we're going to do. You can also put it, again, in one of these little vegetable capsules. I don't know if you can see that. You can also put it in there. So you can also add this a shot, well, to your Ningxia Red. This is a little spicy, so it's really great tasting, but this is what we do every day for our bodies. We're trying to keep our immune system up so we don't get sick during this time. We're staying all inside. You know, we're not congregating outside or being with people too much. This next one is called Citrus Fresh, and this is the Vitality line because it's in the white label. It's an essential oil, perfectly combines members' favorite citrus oils with refreshing, cool taste of spearmint. So you can add this to culinary dishes, but this mix has orange, grapefruit, mandarin, tangerine, lemon, and spearmint oils all inside this bottle. So you can add 1 to 2 drops to your favorite fruit and vegetable juices or your smoothies. You can add this to water, put it in a glass, and you can drink it throughout the day. You can also add it to fruit salads, salad dressings, and marinades just to enhance flavor. So you can also diffuse this. You can diffuse all of these. In fact, during times of sickness and to keep our families well, we'll diffuse just plain thieves every day. Okay, the last one is called Digest. Digest kind of sounds like digestion. Okay, I'll tell you a little story about Digest. Dee and I, my husband and I, went and had some street tacos, and I didn't really like the flavor of the meat that I had, so it came with 3 tacos, and I only ate 1, and then I just wrapped the rest up and brought them home. Well, that evening, I just had some terrible, terrible gas. I mean, really embarrassing gas, and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm like, oh, we have that Digest. So I took Digest and I put a couple of drops under my tongue. That took care of the gas. Didn't have any more problems after that. Some people take and they'll rub the Digest right on their belly, and they'll rub it right in there. So you can drink it. You can put it in a small glass of water and drink it. So that's Digest. And Digest has a combination of tarragon, juniper, anise, ginger, fennel, patchouli, peppermint, and lemongrass. So that's the Vitality line. Now we'll move down here. This one is called Raven. This is what I used this morning at 1 o'clock in the morning. And Raven is a cleansing blend of ravenstera, peppermint, eucalyptus radiata, and other essential oils. It also has wintergreen and lemon in it. And it's used, it has a cooling sensation when applied topically to the chest and to the throat. So if you're having some congestion, you can use Raven. This next one is called Valor. And Valor is called Courage in a Bottle. So just like I'm getting ready to talk to you, like if I was having to do a presentation or something, I could put some Valor right on my wrist. And what this does, this kind of just gives you a feeling of encouragement. Some teams use this for their kids whenever they're going out to play basketball or football. They'll put some of this on their wrist or behind their ear. And this just gives you a feeling of encouragement or courage. And so this is Valor. This next one is called Pan Away. Kind of sounds like Pain Away, but it's Pan Away. Pan away is good. Like if you've been doing exercise, you can do this either pre or post your workout. This smells really good because this has wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint in it. So you can apply this topically after refreshing cool down. You can apply it to your shoulders and just give yourself a nice massage. This is really good. When I was running and I was having some hip problems, I put this on my hip when I got done running. So just to help with hip pain. So that's our muscles and our bones that we're talking about right here. The digides was for digestion, and peppermint and lemon are for urinary problems also. So we've got all that going. All right, this next one is called lavender. Lavender is called the Swiss Army knife because it has so many uses. Lavender is calming. We diffuse this at nighttime. We'll put this in our bedroom, and it's just a feeling of calmness. Like if your kids are getting rowdy and it's time for them to kind of like start settling down, getting ready for bed, diffuse lavender. If you've got cuts or bruises or burns, you can apply lavender right around that cut or burn. It's one of our top oils that we use. You can put 8 to 12 drops of lavender in a small spray bottle, fill it with distilled water, and spray under beds and closets for a fresh and pleasant scent. Smells really good. You can apply 2 to 4 drops of lavender, and I put this in my moisturizer. I'll just put a small amount of moisturizer in my hand, and I'll put some lavender in there, and that just helps keep the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles at bay. So I'll use lavender. You can also add this into your shampoo. So that's good for cuts, bruises, burns, calmness. And this last one is called frankincense. We all know frankincense because that's one of the oils that they gave baby Jesus. Frankincense has it's an essential oil that has an earthy, balsamic aroma that's highly revered for its ability to increase feelings of spirituality. You can also use, there's a lot of frankincense in a lot of our cosmetics. I do the same thing with this. If I don't use lavender, then I'm using frankincense. I'll get a little bit of moisturizer at nighttime and in the morning, and I'll put frankincense or lavender, and I'll put this on my face so you have the appearance of disappearing fine lines and wrinkles. You can diffuse this to enrich prayer, yoga, meditation, and you can use this after a relaxing massage. So those are the 10 oils that come in your kit, but now there's more. So we'll go back to our kit. We've got another little tab here. Pull that off. We have some more paperwork in here. And you get 2 more oils. So let's go over those. I think I've saved the best for last. Okay, this is Stress Away. This is called Vacation in a Bottle, just because it smells absolutely wonderful. And if you want to have something relaxing when you're going to bed at night, oh my goodness, this smells so wonderful. And this has copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotillo, and lavender. So you can diffuse this. You can add 1 to 2 drops into your bath water for an uplifting aroma. So that's Stress Away. And this next one is called Peace and Calming, and that's exactly what it does. It gives you peace and gives you calming. So this has a blend of tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. You can apply this to the bottom of your feet at night as part of your bedtime ritual for your whole family. You can dilute this with B6 or olive oil. It's a carrier oil. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about V6. It's called a carrier oil. So if you want to make this go a little bit further stretch, like if you've got a big area that you need something massaged on, you can put a little olive oil in your hand, 1 or 2 drops of this, and now you can be able to spread this much further. So that's peace and calming. And it's one of Young Living's most popular essential oil blends with a calming, sweet aroma. This blend is one you'll love during your children's bedtime and for yourself after the house is settled down. So that's peace and calming. Now you also get 2 little roller balls in here. I'll show you one of them. So what you do is you can take the top off of one of these, and there's like a little lid or little ledge right in there, and you can just pop that lid off and then put this roller ball on any of these oils that you do. Some people do it with the lavender. Some people do it with the digize, so they can rub it on their tummy. If they're a kind of person that has a lot of digestive problems, you can put on peace and calming, any of these, and then you just screw the lid down, and voila, you've got a roller ball. And they give you 2 of those, so you get to choose which one you want to use. The other 2 things that this kit comes with is, this is our Thieves. This is our hand sanitizer. This has 99.9% effective rate in killing germs. And the alcohol content on this is anywhere between 60 and I think 84. This won't dry your hands out, and it smells absolutely wonderful. The other thing it comes with is Thieves spray. Now you can use this Thieves spray straight on your doorknobs, light switches, your cart when you're going grocery shopping, just to freshen your house. You can use it straight on your countertops. It's not going to hurt anything. You can eat right off your countertops after you do this. You can't do that with some of the other things. The last thing that it comes with is Ningxia Red. This is a superfruit, and it has the wolfberries in here, which are high in antioxidants. So we drink, this is 2 ounces. We drink 2 ounces of this every morning. It also comes in a bottle, but you get 2 of these, and this is what we do is we put that Thieves, we put this in a glass. You don't have to, but keep this in your refrigerator for sure, because it tastes better cold. And then you can put a drop of Thieves. Some people put lemon, some people put cinnamon bark, a bunch of different things that you can use. But this is Ningxia Red. This is one of their best-selling products, and this helps boost your immune system to keep you well and healthy. So we take this every single day. And then plus you get a diffuser of your choice. This one's called the Desert Mist, and I like it the best. I think it's great. So how do these oils work on the body? Well, your skin is the largest organ in your body, and these molecules are so small that they're smaller than cells, and they're smaller than viruses, so they can penetrate your skin, and they're so fast they get into your system within 20 minutes, and then they're metabolized. So what you can do, there's 3 different ways to take our oils. Number 1 is topically. You can put it on your skin. You can put it on your temples, behind your ears, on the bottoms of your feet. You can do it internally. You can cook with these. You can take those oils and put it in one of those little gelatin capsules. You can put them in beverages. You can put them in recipes, and you can inhale these. I tell you what, just going like this, when you want to inhale something, when you inhale it, it's very powerful on your brain and your hormones. So the molecule travels up your nose to the olfactory nerve part of your brain, and that's where your limbic system is, right up there in your brain. This is also called the seat of emotions, and this works as a good thing in a positive way, because this controls the seat of emotion controls your heart rate, your breathing, your stress levels, your hormone balance, your memory, and your blood pressure. So, and we also have essential oils that products that you can get rid of the toxic chemicals in your home. So, why Young Living? Well, you can get essential oils at Target, Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, and you get what you pay for. They might say they're therapeutic grade or organic. However, their percentage is very, very small because what they put in their bottles, they put fillers and additives. Ours is 100% pure. Whatever we put in our bottle, they're 100% pure. So you might look at the back of your bottle just to see, are there any warnings back there? Can you take them internally? Some of them you can't. It says do not ingest. So, and Young Living has the seed to seal guarantee, so we know how they're planted and cultivated, harvested, and distilled, and nothing is compromised. And Young Living is the only company that grows their own plants, owns their own fields, and they control the entire process from farm to the bottle, and they're safe for families and the elderly and babies and pets. Okay, for example, citrus oils, you always want to put the citrus oils in glass because you don't want to drink the citrus oils like lemon or citrus fresh out of styrofoam, because styrofoam has petrochemicals in it and the essential oil will eat away at that. So we put lemon and we put the citrus oil in glass, in glasses, and we drink it out of that way. So some oils might feel a little bit warm, like thieves, for example, might feel a little bit warm. So just put a little drop, and massage that in. If it feels too hot, you can just take some olive oil, or we sell V6 oil, and you can just apply that and it takes the heat out. Now what happens if you get it too close to your eye? You don't have to worry, because all you have to do is take a little bit of a carrier oil like the V6 or olive oil, and then just put it really close, to your eye. You don't have to worry, because I've gotten oil in my eye before, and that V6 or the olive oil just pulls that oil out, so you don't have to worry. It might sting a little bit, but you don't have to worry about any damage or anything like that, because you use that carrier oil and that'll pull that oil out. We never ever put oil directly into our ear canal. That's another thing. Now there's some things where sometimes that you can put it right on the very edge of your ear, but we never ever put it on the inside of our ear canal. So we're not doctors, and we're thankful for our medical professionals, but we're our best advocates, and we're the gatekeepers that whatever comes into our house. So when it comes to taking care of our health, we're trying to stop treating the symptoms, and we're starting to support our immune system. So we're trying to build that up. So that's why I think it's important to get a starter kit, because it comes with all these 12 oils, plus you've got the diffuser to help you. So just what I'm doing, talking with you, anybody can do that, because you've got this little guide. That I was reading all this stuff off of, wherever it's at. Oh, right here. So you've got this guide. So if you can read and if you can talk to any of your friends about your essential oils. You can say, I don't know anything about these oils. I've only been in it for a few months. I don't know how to talk to anybody about it. Well, perhaps you have a story about one of the essential oils that you've used and how it's worked for you. Just tell your friend that, and just say, that's why I'm liking these essential oils. Look what it's doing for me. Look what it's doing for my family. Or Maybe you just signed up and you don't even have your kit yet. You could say, you could tell a friend, hey, I just signed up for Young Living's Essential Oil, their premium starter kit. I don't even have my kit yet, but however, the oils are supporting so many parts of your body, you know, your brain, your hormones, your respiratory system. Why don't you sign up and we can do this together? Let's learn about these oils together. And Janie's going to be giving another class. And let me give you my phone number. So there's my phone number. Okay. And she's going to be doing another Zoom class on Saturday at 2 p.m. Okay? Now, I'm not the best person to give a presentation. However, if you'd like to do look at YouTube, Hannah Cruz, and she's in our group, Hannah Cruz Essential Oils 101. She's on YouTube. She does a fabulous job of explaining all about these oils. So if you want to get started, get on with Hannah Cruz. I mean, look at Hannah Cruz's Essential Oils 101 on YouTube. She does a fabulous job. This particular one is 57 minutes long, but she does have another one that's shorter. So that's that. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is Essential Rewards and what Essential Rewards is. And this comes in your kit also. It's this little booklet. And let me just read to you what Essential Rewards are. Are you buying products consistently? Our products consistently? Do you want to earn some free product? You can customize your monthly order by joining it's an optional Essential Rewards subscription program to earn points that work like cash. So you can customize your monthly order and you can save money. You can choose your products and when you want your order to process. Like you might not have a paycheck coming until, for example, the 30th of the month. Well, you can you can start your order and just have it processed on the 30th. Maybe you get paid on the 15th. Maybe that's a better day for you. You can switch it. You can change it at any time that you want. And you can also cancel it at any time. But you also receive reduced shipping rates and priority shipment. And you can gain access to exclusive monthly promotions. And Essential Reward points, they work like cash to use toward future orders. So, for example, if you signed up, they want you to spend 50 PV, which is your personal volume every month. 50. It's like $50 every month. And you're thinking, well, I don't have $50 every month. Well, if you look at what you spend at the grocery store, you're not having to buy anything for headaches anymore. You're not having to buy anything for respiratory, nothing for your stomach. This balances out your hormones. I mean, helps with your hormones. I probably shouldn't say that, but you know, with pain. So there's $50 right there. So if you sign up and you spend 50 PV every month, like months 1, 2, and 3, you get 10% back on everything that you've ordered. Now Target will only give you 5%. We give you 10%. Now months 4 through 24, you're going to get back 20% on everything that you order. That goes all up in this little piggy bank up here, just waiting for you to spend it like cash. And then month 25 on, you get 25% back on everything that you order. So it's a win-win situation, and you get to pick what you want, okay? We have over 300 oils, and we have over 600, more than 600 product. So there's lots to choose from. We have a thieves line, a seedlings line, kids scent, animal scents, healthy and fit. We have cooking. We have personal care. We have savvy minerals. Like right now, I'm wearing their their foundation and their blush. I'm also using their mascara. We have soaps and lotions, men's care, dental. In fact, the dental, I don't know, I'm kind of sensitive when it comes to whitening toothpaste. I can't use just any whitening toothpaste because it peels the inside of my roof of my mouth. And I've tried for over 2 or 3 years to try different whitening toothpaste, and I have the same thing every single time. I don't have that with Young Living with their whitening toothpaste. I don't have that at all. So I can use their whitening toothpaste, which I'm thrilled about. So also Ningxia Red is our powerful superfruit. It's full of antioxidants. And so you say, well, I'm showing you kind of like the products, but we also have another side. We have a business side also. And so this is coming from this little booklet again. And it's just telling you to share what you love. Young Living has grown into a worldwide company because members simply love our products and have experienced their life-changing impact. Our members love sharing Young Living with their friends, families, co-workers, and communities. So reasons to build a Young Living business. There's no inventory required. It's a low startup. It's $165 for this kit. You're your own boss, and we have supportive global community. So we're all around the world. We have a generous compensation plan that just got revamped starting April 1st, and that is helping to boost your bonuses. And so we have that. We also have I wanted to tell you something about something called ewg.org. If you want to look up this on the internet, ewg.org, this is a company that takes and it categorizes cleaning products, for example, all kinds of things, but for example, cleaning products, and it'll label them like they're an A, a B, C, D, E, or F. Well, I've used several products in my house, just, like I always have been. And I looked up one of my laundry detergents, and I went, oh my goodness, that's rated a D, or an E, or an F, which is harmful to my family. And so I switched over to Thieves laundry detergent. Well, I also used a spray in the bathroom to do some deep cleaning. And every time I sprayed it, man, I just started coughing. And so I'd have to be really careful. And I looked that up and I went, oh dear, that has a terrible rating. So I've stopped using that, and I've started using Thieves household cleaner because it's non-toxic. And I can't afford, with my lungs, to have that stuff in my lungs. So I'm using Thieves household cleaner. So, it's a great investment. There's so much value in the premium starter kit with 12 essential oils plus the diffuser. And when you sign somebody up with a premium starter kit, you yourself must have spent 50 PV, which is your personal volume, the same month that you sign somebody up. So if you sign somebody up, make sure that you have spent at least 50 PV that same month, and then Young Living is going to send you a check for $50. So if you happen to share this with 2 people, and you've spent your 50 PV that month, they're going to send you a check for $100. I'll just tell you a quick story. This is a story about a lady. This gentleman signed up this lady to with a premium starter kit, and she was so impressed with it. And he said, do you have any friends or whatever? And he said, I'll do a class for you. And she said, sure. So she invited 12 friends, and 10 of those friends signed up and listened to this man give this 101 talk, just like I'm doing right now, just showing you the oils and what all they can do. So now these 10 people signed up. The next month, Young Living sends them a check for $500, and it's in their bank account. And they looked at it and they go, "What is this? It must be a mistake." So they said, "You better call Young Living and find out why. We've got $500 in here. We didn't do anything to earn $500. So they got on with Young Living, and Young Living said, "Well, you must have held a class." And they said, "Yeah, we did, but I didn't do the class. I just had this guy, this man friend of mine. He gave the class." And they said, "But they signed up under you, and so you get $50 for every person that you signed up to." "But I didn't do anything. All I did was I made some coffee. I made some cookies. That's all I did. I didn't talk. I didn't do anything. This guy did it all for me. He gave the talk. He just showed them the oils." And they said, "But they signed up under you, so you're getting $500 because you signed up 10 people under you." And she's like, "Wow, I didn't even do anything." But that's how you can earn a commission on Young Living. They have a very generous bonus plan that like I said, they just started it on April 1st. So this whole kit is $165. Now I know that's a lot of money for a lot of people. And yesterday the Permian Basin was hit very, very hard. Our oil went down to below zero. And I know that's hard on a lot of people. So what I want to do for you, if you sign up during the month of April, I'm going to send you a check for $25. Now you have to pay for shipping and handling. So the kit's $165. You've got shipping and you've got handling. So it's going to come close to like $180. But I'm going to send you a check for $25 to help cover the cost of your premium starter kit. The premium starter kit's $165. I'll send you a check for $25, and it'll only cost you, in the end, $140. So I'm going to do that for the month of April because we've been hit so hard out here in West Texas. I want you guys to have one of these kits. It'll help to transform your lives. It'll help to improve your lives. And if there's anything that I can do, let me know. I'm going to be doing another class on Saturday at 2 o'clock. But if you want to get a hold of me, here's my number. And that's JANIEPHI@gmail.com. Okay? If you guys have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.